Thank you very much, Democrats, and still I rise. And still I rise. Proud to be an American, proud to sing the national anthem, proud to say the Pledge of Allegiance, proud to stand and salute the flag. But the greatness of America will not be measured by whether the Al Greens of the world will stand and salute the flag. The greatness of America will be measured by whether or not the Al Greens of the world will defend those who choose not to stand and salute the flag, will defend those who choose not to say the Pledge of Allegiance, will defend those who choose to protect the rights of babies being killed across the globe, will stand with those people in Palestine who are losing their lives. The greatness of America requires courage. You cannot be great and not have courage. I am proud. Proud to be an American because I should be. My ancestors. I am a scion of the enslaved people whose lives were sacrificed for 246 years to make America great. Yes, I'm proud to be in America because I salute them. And you ought to salute them. They are the people on whose backs we stand. They planted the seeds, harvested the crops, fed the nation, helped build the Capitol, helped build the White House. They deserve our respect. Would you give them some respect for me, please? Yes, I'm proud. And I want you to know, I'm proud to say that there are people who are willing to go to distant places, who stand for liberty and justice. These people don't always return the way they left. They're the members of our military, and we ought to be grateful to them for the services they have rendered. If you're a member of the military, take a stand. We want to salute you for what you do to protect America. Let's hear it for our military. Yes, I'm proud. And I'm proud to tell you that just as our military has fought to defend liberty and justice for all abroad, we have to fight for it here. We have a fight on our hands. We've got to be willing to fight, and one of the tools that we have is the right to vote. And we've got to make sure that we use this tool to protect the rights of people who are LGBTQ+. We've got to make sure that we vote to make sure that there's nobody elected to office who wants to demean or defend the right of others to hurt them. We've got to protect the LGBTQ community. We've got to defend the right to have a public school system that's well funded. We've got to do this not only now, but we've got to do this in 4 years when we're going to take Greg Abbott out of office. He does not deserve to hold the office he has for too long. He's been in that office. He's got to go. The school system that we have now has served us well. In 1956, after the Brown decision, a Nobel laureate, Milton Friedman, he was the person who gave us the concept that we should use vouchers to maintain segregation. I refuse to go back, Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott, I refuse to let you voucherize the school system in this state. Public schools ought to be financed with public dollars. We should not send public dollars to private schools. The very wealthy people in this country, they don't want to fund public schools. They have their children in private schools. We must fund public schools. The wealthy's got to pay their fair share to fund public schools. I stand to fight for the right to have a decent public school system. And I'm going to fight for the right of teachers to have a hard day's work, but also to get a decent day's pay for a hard day's work. I'm going to fight to make sure teachers make money just as athletes make money. We cannot put athletes above teachers. Teachers deserve respect. They deserve to be paid a fair amount of money for the work that they do. Let's protect our teachers. I'm going to fight for a woman to have the right to choose. No man should tell a woman what she can do with her body. No man. These state legislatures are controlled by men. Men, listen to me. You're making a big mistake when you take on the women. I'm with the women. The women of the world deserve the right to choose what they're going to do with their bodies. I'm with the women. I stand with you. And for those men who have some consternation about standing with women, let me share this with you. Whether you believe it or not, or know it or not, you are here because some woman decided she would labor for 9 months and bear the pains associated with childbirth so that you could breathe the breath of life, and you would now deny her the right to choose what she does with her body. She chose you. And while we're on the subject of women, women ought to get the same pay for the same work. No man should get more than a woman gets when she does the same work a man does. Women deserve it. And men, if you truly believe that women are our equals, that we are not superior to them, then you ought to stand up and give every woman here a big expression of appreciation for what they are doing to make our world a better place. It's time for men to stand with women. Stand up. Be counted. Labor is ours. Labor unions belong to us. We Democrats support labor. It's time for us in the Congress of the United States of America to pass the laws to protect those who want to work and who want to organize unions. The persons who are in industry have their own union. It's called the Chamber of Commerce. If they can have the Chamber of Commerce without my permission, we should be able to organize labor unions without their commission. Stand up for labor. Labor means something to me. And friends, I want to say a word about old Joe Biden. Yeah, old Joe Biden. It was old Joe Biden who brought us the first female president. That ought to mean something to you. It was old Joe Biden that put a black woman on the Supreme Court. That ought to mean something to you. It was old Joe Biden who brought us the infrastructure bill that Donald Trump promised for years and could never deliver. It's old Joe Biden who's standing up for democracy, trying to protect the rights that we have so that we can have a better world. It's old Joe Biden who has said that even if his son is convicted, he will not pardon his son. He said he will go along with the judgment. It's Donald Trump who refuses to accept the orders of courts. It's Donald Trump who called the Latino judge a person who would discriminate against him simply because of his heritage. And it's Donald Trump that we cannot allow to get back into White House. Down with Trump! 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 Up with Biden! Up with Biden! Up with Biden! Down with Trump! Up with Biden! Down with Trump! Up with Biden! God bless you! I love you! God bless you!